YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host TKK and we are back with another video, guys. Man, what it has been about 10, maybe 11 days from this upload since we had our prior upload, and there have been some things going on with me. I've definitely been enjoying the family. Took my son, my daughter, my family to Universal. I made some community posts just to bring you guys a little bit closer as to what I've got going on. And, here we are back in my house, sitting in front of this A95L. Prior to this upload, guys, I played some games on this and I've been watching this thing nightly, just getting it in, looking at the TV, enjoying it. The fact that it's about 4 feet in front of the 83-inch LG G4 that is behind it. The TV looks so immersive, looks about the equivalent of the 83-inch when the 77 A95L that is right here is not in front of the 83-inch. I've just been loving this TV, and it's really got me, wanting to discuss, what it's been like, what the experience has been like in all totality, coming back to this TV exclusively. Haven't seen the G4 in about, going on 2 weeks now, to be honest with you. Just have not seen it. I mean, I don't even know how a person realistically reviews two TVs this massive in a real-time setting. I just don't see how it's possible. But after we roll this intro, we're going to get right to it. All right, guys, so welcome back to the channel, man. Listen, let me just outline this video. We're talking about some video expectations here. I just really want to give you an honest opinion about my experience of revisiting the A95L. I've been on this TV virtually exclusively for the last couple of weeks. Okay, we've got it in front of the G4, and I've been utilizing it to play some video games, and then nightly getting some video time in with it, streaming from the built-in application Plex. It's my source of entertainment. It's what I use to keep myself engaged when I want to watch some content. And I've pretty much just been watching Godfather of Harlem. I like to kind of just go back to things that I like to see or that I'm familiar with seeing. And the TV has just been offering me some good stuff, right? Now, I'm still very much so used to the Sony picture. I never left it, even when the couple of weeks ago I was using the G4 exclusively, because nightly I've been on the A95K, which, although is a prior model to the A95L we have here, essentially still similar technology. QD OLED, while smaller, I'm still in a great space where, I'm getting that immersion, looking at it in the bedroom nightly. And I also stream directly from the TV Plex to watch content when I am watching it before I go to bed, or if I'm just in the bed chilling midday and just watching some TV. I digress. Going back to this TV after experiencing how good the G4 is in its 83-inch, especially, just such an immersive opportunity. It's been pretty good seeing this TV again. I've honestly missed it. I really have. It's just something about the presentation of how the colors come through with the brightness and the high details, right? And then having the TV in this orientation, which, by the way, is about 4.5 feet in front of my G4, believe it or not. It's pretty much looking like an 83-inch, right? And I don't mean that literally, but I'm getting that same level of immersion, which just tells you how important that science of the distance and how far you are from your TV comes to play a part in your enjoyment, right? So a part of why I feel like the G4 is so great is the fact that I have it in 83-inch. And, this is the first time it's been MLA, so it's truly a brand new, never before seen experience, right? You just haven't been able to see an 83-inch the way that this G4 is. And so I've been really, really adoring it and loving it. But I feel like, if I had the proper seating arrangement to the 77-inch, I probably would still feel like it's good enough, right? It's only the size that makes me feel like, I'm good moving on from it being the TV that's in my main space. So I dove back into some God of War. This is the PlayStation 4 game that's on PS5, and it looks pretty good, man. I am really enjoying this game. You know, I play this game on Give Me God of War, which is the hardest difficulty out the gate that you can get. You're definitely going to have to be able to react really good to play this game. You got to know sequences, and you got to be able to, you know, just react to things, counter, dodge, you know, pull his axe back at the appropriate time. And so the reason I haven't beat this game is just because, you know, it's been pretty challenging. I made it very far in the game, close to the end pretty much, but just never tipped the scales and finished it. And I'm going to give it another playthrough. And I'm going to do it on Give Me God of War because I want to do it before I jump into Ragnarok, which is the newer game, okay? All while playing on this PlayStation 5 Pro, the A95L has given me a great experience where I don't feel like I'm missing anything. So the talk that a lot of people have around the gaming features not being good enough on the TV, simply because you read and see the metrics on TVs like S95C, S95D, G4, G3 being better. The better is man, essentially the input latency and those types of things with this particular TV are so close within margin. Like the average person just is not going to know. Okay, you can definitely get down with playing some competitive games on the A95L. And what I'm virtually just trying to say, or essentially just trying to say, is that, you know, jumping from the G4 to this, I don't really feel anything. I'm telling you. And I'm one that does like to play on a lot of competitive monitors and things of that sort, but this TV is just, it's good. Cost, I've said this, man. 77-inch, still 5Gs, retaining its price. I get it. It's definitely their flagship TV. It's the best TV that they've made. I'm sure they got something in the shop that they're probably working on, which I will be going to CES in 2025. So I'm excited to pair up with Sony. Hopefully they have something to show. I don't know, but in any event, you know, this TV is holding up its price, and it makes it a hard discussion when you've got an 83-inch of almost comparable technology for its same cost. Now, that really comes down to how much margin there is within building the TV and things like that. But LG is in a very aggressive space where they can even probably make this G4 that's behind this A95L $4,500. And if they do that, I mean, it's kind of lights out unless, you know, Sony drops the price on this TV. I think at this point, 4Gs would be a great space for this TV to be in. $4,000 would make people just absolutely have to have this TV, because even though it debuted in 2023, it's just such a strong TV just in all totality. I don't feel like nothing really beats it. Like, the only thing that does beat it is the TV that I have, and it's largely because it's 83-inch, okay? You just cannot beat immersion. I feel like size is king with televisions, and then panel technology is an immediate second, and the A95L just delivers on so many different levels. And so I wanted to just bring you guys like a brief talking review about this TV, just to tell you that I personally have been just enjoying it, coming back to it. It's been great, man. I don't feel myself getting rid of this TV anytime soon. But yeah, that's kind of like my sum it up review for you guys. And so I'd like to know what you think, what your thoughts are. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next video. Peace, God bless, and as always say, Max love.